This is a documentary microcosm of what happens when such things as safe distancing does not take place inside of restaurants, where things could be unhealthy and we don't have the amount of social distancing that we deserve with a poison in the air. This is the countertop where we've had some struggles with some ants recently. So we went out and bought some ant bait containers. And I just thought that this was probably very symbolic of what is occurring right now in places like Milwaukee and others. And basically, if you think about it, these ant bait containers are locations where the ants go in and then they go out. They go in, they catch a little bit of poison, they come out, they communicate with one another, they go back home, and they poison their relatives, and before you know it, they've completely eradicated their nest. And as you can see, once the word gets out that everybody's out and playing, out and having a good time, people just can't help themselves. And the more people that are out, and the more people see others out, they pick up their telephones like little antennas and signal to others, hey, why don't you come out, man? There's a great place to eat over here. The store is open, and as you can see, the response is rather concerning, and they may not be symptomatic when they leave the restaurant. They certainly weren't symptomatic when they went in, but they don't know that they're taking the virus home with them. So in a short period of time, in a matter of 48 hours or so, they're going to take their little poison that they felt so much in need of, going out and in participating in, little socializing, not practicing what the guidelines have provided. And let's just say this is a microcosm of the fact that we're just little ants in a great big world with a poison out there. And the closer we get, the more we get around one another, the more of us die. And or we make one another sick, and before long, you got whole colonies that are dead. And I hate to use the sad microcosm, but it's also kind of like, or the sad analogy, it's also kind of like nursing home facilities. Here you can see there's only a couple that, stopping at the bar, getting a quick drink, and, they don't feel as though they're doing any harm. They're just two of them. But you never know what's on that bar stool or what's on the bar itself. We got a couple more back here. And they're, like I said, they're really enjoying themselves right now. But my understanding of how this works is they're gonna really not be feeling so well sometime soon, and likely not only hurting themselves but hurting their relatives and pretty much destroying an entire colony. So I just thought I would share. I thought it was a neat little experiment of what's happening in the world right now. And we haven't treated this world very well, so maybe it's they say for every virus there is a cure, and maybe right now the earth is just telling us that we've done enough damage to it that unfortunately we may be the virus. And like ant bait, coronavirus might be the earth's way of saying, here's the cure. I hope not. We have time to do things better. We can make better decisions. We can wind up not, all clustered into a little restaurant like the ant restaurant here, and wishing we had made a better decision.